pathetic, gang. Surveillance, new surveillance footage captured. Look at this, gang. New surveillance footage captured the father running into the house while the suspect abducted the 7-year-old. Come on, gang. I'm about to, like, come on, man. Don't tell me this to be true, gang. Hold up, gang. What type of shit is this? You know me. What type of shit is this, y'all? What type of bullshit is this? What type of father runs while your kid is being fucking kidnapped? That's why I be trying to tell y'all, everybody ain't who they pretend to be. Even the niggas who claim they fathers. Some of these niggas be claiming to be fathers and not even fathers. Some of you niggas be claiming to be fathers and not even real fathers in real life. How the fuck do you run while your son is being kidnapped? Man, where my headphones, man? Because I'm about to get in this nigga ass. Where my headphones, man? Where my motherfucking headphones, man? Here. Motherfucking headphones. Do y'all see this shit, y'all? How the fuck do you motherfucking do this? Explain to me, okay? I'm trying to figure out, how do you leave your kid in a position where he by himself, okay? That's one thing I would never do as a father, man. You have to kill me. Just like I told y'all in that little Ronnie shit, man. You would have to kill me, dog. Before I ever run off on mine, you have to kill me. Before I ever leave mine by itself, you have to take me out. Before I ever just be out here, like I'm telling you, man, it's death before dishonor, and my kids come before me any day, man. I'm not about to let nobody just come and snatch mine. And I don't see how you do it. Let's watch this clown, man. Let's watch this clown. And truthfully, y'all, I think he was in on it. I think he was part of the setup. I don't trust that father. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I don't trust that father. If I'm y'all, I'm looking at that nigga real funny, y'all. I don't trust the father. You want to know why I don't trust the father? Because it's our natural instinct. It's our natural instinct, gang, to protect our kids. You're not telling me that you running off on your kid. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You can probably tell that to somebody else, but I don't believe it. I don't believe you running off on your kid, man. I don't believe nobody doing that. But let's watch, because it's on film. It's on film. This nigga running off on his own kid. Check this shit out, y'all. You talking about crazy? Watch this shit.
Video tonight showing the moment someone kidnapped a Milwaukee boy.
Look, this nigga runs right by his son, bro. He runs right past his son. Yo, he runs right past his son, y'all. Watch this shit, y'all. Watch this.
Boy at gunpoint, sparking a statewide Amber Alert over the weekend. He is safe tonight, but friends and family and police spent nearly 24 hours Friday into Saturday searching for 7-year-old Jamal White. 12 News' Hannah Hilliard is live at the Milwaukee County Jail tonight. And Hannah, police have someone in custody.
Right, Blake, a 25-year-old man is right now in custody here in connection to this abduction, but police tell me he did not act alone. A terrifying abduction caught on camera. Someone sprinting with 7-year-old Jamal White in their arms, putting him into a white Jeep.
I'm glad he's okay, but it's kind of like, I still can't rest, because who would do something like this to a 7-year-old?
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamal is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their driveway. 2 people got out of the Jeep simultaneously. One, who appears to be holding a gun, tried following the man into the house. The other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamal in his arms, putting him into the Jeep. Do you have answers as to why in the world this happened yet?
We don't have any answers, and I feel like that is what is bothering the family a lot. Mm-hmm.
Now, why y'all going to sit up here and lie to these people? Why you want to sit up here and lie to these people and say we don't have any answers on why this happened? We know exactly why this happened. This was a robbery gone bad, but not just any robbery. They were going to use your child as ransom. One, they was going to use your child to give up the drugs. Come on, man. Y'all know the father is a kingpin in Milwaukee. The father is pushing major weight. Come on, man. This wasn't no kidnapping, y'all. They didn't want that little boy. They wanted the father. They wanted the father. And they wanted something that he has in the street. Something that he does in the street. And the reason, and know how we know that, y'all? Let me tell you, know how we know that? Because they would have killed him. They would have killed him in his driveway in front of his son. They had every opportunity to shoot him. Why you think they didn't shoot him? Because it was a robbery. We didn't come here to kill him. We came here to rob him. We didn't come here to get no murder charges. We came here to rob this nigga for the work that he either got in the basement of the house, in the attic of that house. So for them to sit here and act like they are, we don't know. We don't know why. We don't know why anyone would do this. Yes, you do. The streets know. Gangsta Cap know. The police know too. If you think for 1 minute the police don't know that them niggas was coming there to rob y'all. If you think for 1 minute the police don't know that when they picked up that little boy, the whole reason of picking up that little boy was to use him as leverage. They was going to use that little boy as leverage to get you to do what the fuck they wanted you to do. But you was a hoe ass nigga. Let's keep it 100. You was a hoe ass nigga and you left your son. And any nigga who look at this video as a father would say you a hoe ass nigga. What nigga leaves they son? I'm used to watching the movies where when the killer come and he come in the house, the father say, "Take me. Just let my son go." I'm used to them honorable men. I'm used to watching them honorable men. When the killer come in the house and he say, "I want all the drugs, all the money," and they put the gun to the kid head, the father say, "Take me. Just don't kill my son. I'll give you the drugs. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go, and I'll show you where everything at right now. If you're gonna kill anybody, kill me." I'm used to them honorable men, not the ones that run away, not the ones that haul ass. That's like a motherfucker breaking in my house. That's like a man coming in my house at night, breaking in my house, and I'm running and I leave my family. That's the same equivalent to someone breaking in my house and I leave my family. I run, I jump out the back door and I haul ass. And my family get harmed. And then I say, I had to get away. You don't think people gonna look at me and say, "You's a bitch. You left your family to die. Nigga, you was supposed to die with them." But then you got the other dummies that's gonna say, "You ain't supposed to die with them. You supposed to do everything you can do to get away. You supposed to try to get away." Pay attention, huh? So for her to sit here and act like she don't know, it's fucking crazy.
I feel like a lot of us are unsettled.
Unsettled as family is seen running out of the home. The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car. That was about 7 p.m. Friday night. The state not issuing an Amber Alert until 5 hours later, around midnight. Eventually, after a harrowing all-day search on Saturday,
they got him, y'all.
Police recovered the boy in a home near 39th and Lloyd around 6 p.m. Saturday, 7 miles away from home.
We literally cannot thank the community enough, because I genuinely feel like if it wasn't for everybody just caring about this 7-year-old boy, we probably would not have found him.
Just a terrifying 24 hours. Hannah, police have yet to reveal a motive.
Right, Blake, and same goes for the relationship, if any, between these suspects and Jamal's family. That family does tell me that Jamal is right now with Child Protective Services as this investigation continues for police. They are hoping to reunite with him soon.
All right, Hannah Hill, you're live.
Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Why you think the boy is with Child Protective Services? Pay attention, y'all. Usually, when a child is kidnapped from the home, the child is returned back to the home, right, y'all? Talk to me. Usually, when a child is kidnapped, they are returned to the rightful owner, to the parents. When do you ever see children sent to Child Protective Services when they are so-called kidnapped? Pay attention, y'all. I guarantee you it's going to come out. It's going to come out that this father, one, either helped facilitate this kidnapping, or two, is involved in heavy drug trafficking. The only time people go to the extent to do something of this magnitude is when they're coming to rob you for large amounts of drugs. I'm telling you. Know what this remind me of? I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Know what this remind me of? Paid in full. Paid in full. What happened and paid in full, y'all. Let me like this real quick. Let me give y'all a little history lesson. Let me see if y'all remember. What happened in paid in full, y'all? This remind me of paid in full. What happened in paid in full? Rich Porter, little brother, got kidnapped. Rich Porter, little brother, got kidnapped, y'all. Right? Rich Porter was trafficking heavy drugs. Pay attention. Pay attention to the similarities in this case. Rich Porter was trafficking heavy drugs with AZ, with Alpo, and then you had Rich Porter. His own uncle wanted to rob him. His own uncle, somebody close to the family, somebody that knew his moves. Obviously, whoever was part of this robbery knew the moves. They knew he was go to the park. They knew what time he come back. This is probably a routine thing that he do every day with his kid. Let him drive his bike to the park. He drive on the side. They know his routine. Pay attention. So why would you be going to the extent to try to rob him? Because he got heavy trafficking drugs and he's part of an organization. So they wanted his son. They wanted his son so they can get the product the same way they did and paid in full. This one of the easiest drug licks. Niggas been doing this for years, man. If you ever lived in an inner city, in the hood, you already know this play. Everybody know this play. If you a big time drug dealer and you got a little brother, you got a little cousin, or he got a sister, or he got a girlfriend, they kidnap one of those people that you close to, and they send you a ransom. They know you ain't gonna want the police all in your business because you a street nigga. You a street nigga. They know you ain't gonna want the police all in your business. It's easier to just call that street nigga and say, yo, my nigga, I need 5 bricks. I need them 5 bricks. If you don't give me them 5 bricks, you ain't gonna get your nephew, your son back, or your nephew, or your niece. But if you give me them 5 bricks, I'll tell you where to find your niece. So let's keep it real. The police didn't find that little boy. The ransom did. That's why that little boy is in child protective service right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's why that little boy is in protective services. Why? Because the police didn't find that little boy. That wasn't your average kidnapping, and the police know that. Why you think she said, if it wasn't for the streets, Jamal wouldn't be home right now. Yeah, we know why the streets. We know why it's the streets. You want to know why it's the streets? You want to know why it's the streets? It's the streets because you had to pay to get back. You had to give up some work to get them back. That didn't go through the police. And you knew that in the beginning. What's good, gang? For the people that's just coming in, check this shit out. If you just coming in, check this shit out, man.
I-Force in Milwaukee tonight. Thanks, Sam. And breaking news at 5. New video tonight showing the moment someone kidnapped a Milwaukee boy at gunpoint, sparking a statewide Amber Alert over the weekend. He is safe tonight, but friends and family and police spent nearly 24 hours Friday into Saturday searching for 7-year-old Jamal White. 12 News' Hannah Hilliard is live at the Milwaukee County Jail tonight. And Hannah, police have someone in custody.
Right, Blake, a 25-year-old man is right now in custody here in connection to this abduction, but police tell me he did not act alone. A terrifying abduction caught on camera. Someone sprinting with 7-year-old.
Pay attention, y'all. 25 years old. Now think about this. 25-year-old man. Why would a 25-year-old man be indulging with you and your 7-year-old kid? What would that 25-year-old man have in common? Drugs. Pay attention, y'all. Drugs. We've seen this story play out so many times.
7-year-old Jamal White in their arms, putting him into a white Jeep.
I'm glad he's okay, but it's kind of like, I still can't rest, because who would do something like this to a 7-year-old?
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamal is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their driveway. Two people got out of the Jeep simultaneously. One, who appears to be holding a gun, tried following the man into the house. The other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamal in his arms, putting him.
Y'all pay attention to the reporter. Pay attention to the verbiage, y'all. Did you notice how the reporter said he tried following him in the house? So the dude ran in the house and left his son outside. What was in that house, y'all? Gang, what was in that house? I'm no fool. It's something in that house that they wanted, and they was going to use that son to get it. And guess what? They got it. The streets got it, because the streets got to him and told him, yo, my nigga, you know how to get them back, my nigga. You know what they want. They want that work. They don't want the money. They want that work. They want that work. You know what the streets want, my nigga. Pay attention.
Him into the Jeep. Do you have answers as to why in the world this happened yet?
We don't have any answers, and I feel like that is what is bothering the family a lot. I feel like a lot of us are unsettled.
Unsettled as family is seen running out of the home. The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car. That was about 7 p.m. Friday night. The state not issuing an Amber Alert until 5 hours later, around midnight. Eventually, after a harrowing all-day search on Saturday,
they got him, y'all.
Police recovered the boy in a home near 39th and Lloyd around 6 p.m. Saturday, 7 miles away from home.
We literally cannot thank the community enough.
And I bet you that home was a crack